toy box here on the Cowabunga Zone. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. And in today's video, we're going to be making one of the Game Grumps, Arin Hanson. Let's get into it. Okay, so you're going to take the light flesh color clay and you're going to roll it into a ball. Make sure you make it as smooth as possible. Next, you're going to map out the face. And then you're going to add a nose and smooth that out. You're gonna hate this in the beginning, but believe me, keep working at it, trust the process, and you will start to like what you're making. Alright, and the next step, we're going to add the nostrils. So you take the same color clay and you roll tiny balls and put those at the bottom of the nose and smooth them out. Now we're going to use our ball tool and dig out the holes for the eyes. Once you're done doing that, add 2 small white balls to the holes you just made. And after that, you're going to take some brown and add that to the center of the white. The next step is to make the pupil. So we're going to take a tiny piece of black and put that in the center of the brown. And after that, we're going to add an even smaller white to each eye, which will give it a little shine. After that, next step is to add the eyelids. And then smooth it out. Now let's start adding a little more details to the face. Let's make more defined mouth. Now make 2 holes for the nostrils. And we're going to add the mustache to the top lip, right underneath the nose. Take a little bit of pink, push that into the hole where the mouth is. Now we're going to add the chin hair. Make sure to put those lines into it to make it look more like hair. Next step is to add the tiny amount of hair to the bottom lip. Next we're going to add his teeth. So just take a little bit of white, add that right on top of the mouth. Just make some generic ears. They're going to be covered with hair anyway. And move on to the eyebrows, which is a darker brown. Make sure to make it look like hair as well. Add those hatching to it. Now we're going to take a thin piece of the same color flesh we have and cut into it and make his neck. Now we're going to flatten some brown out, and we're going to cut out some strips for the hair. We're going to take a little piece like this and add it to the back of the head. And we're going to cut out little tiny strips. Now slowly start adding the hair strips to the top of the head. Believe me, trust the process. The further you get into it, the better it'll start looking. Now we're going to cut out one highlight. Start trimming the hair so we can get it to an appropriate length. Let's add that highlight as well. Now start smoothing it out. Once you're done doing all the smoothing for the top of the head, we're going to make those lines throughout the entire hair. This will give it the illusion that it is strands of hair. Now we're going to take aluminum foil and then add the head to the top of that. And add a little chest piece. Next step is to add a thin piece of black clay. we're going to be making him a black shirt. Make sure to cut off all the excess clay and let it be kind of loose because it gives the illusion that it is like clothing. Next we're going to add the collar. Take a thin piece of black and wrap around the top. Now we're going to make the legs out of aluminum foil as well. Next flatten out pink and then start adding that to the legs. This is the start of the pajama bottoms. Make sure to smooth it all out as well. Take a straw and we're going to punch out a bunch of holes. Take one of those, put it on, and add two little balls to the top. Then we're going to take some red. We're going to make a bow. Next we're going to take some black, tiny black balls, and add those. Tiny, super light pink in the center, and then we're going to add black whiskers. Yes, we're making Hello Kitty. Now make a bunch of them and just add them on. Now we're going to make his arms. Make sure to make 2 of these. Now puncture a hole into the side so you can add the arms onto it. We're going to make 2 of these. I'm only going to show you how to make 1, but it's pretty simple. Once you see how to make 1, you can make the other one on your own. Make sure to smooth it all the way. Now we're going to make the bare feet. Just take a little piece like this and start cutting out the toes. Make sure to make 2 of these. Just mirror them. Now let's add all the pieces together. Put the pajamas on, the feet, add the hands, and then there's Arin. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.